The morning sun stretched long, golden fingers across the manicured lawns of the Beverly Hills mansion, casting deep shadows against the white stucco walls that felt entirely out of place to the inhabitants within. Inside, the grand foyer echoed with the heavy, rhythmic thud of boots that had walked miles of mountain trails, now pacing the polished marble floor. Jed Clampett, a man whose rugged face told the story of simpler times and harder work, paused by the grand staircase. He adjusted his hat, his brow furrowed in a way that had nothing to do with the wealth that surrounded him and everything to do with the telegram resting in his calloused hand. "Come and listen to my story about a man named Jed, a poor mountaineer, barely kept his family fed. And then one day he was shooting at some food, and up through the ground come a bubbling crude oil, that is, black gold, Texas tea. Well, the first thing you know, oh, Jed is a millionaire. The kinfolk said, 'Jed, move away from there.' Said, 'California is the place you ought to be.' So they loaded up the truck and they moved to Beverly Hills, that is, swimming pools, movie stars. The Beverly Hillbilly. In the skillet before Jed comes down to breakfast, he made them raw, shells and all." Jed stared down at the kitchen table, his mind miles away. "Hey, looky here, Granny, somebody done sent us a telegram." Granny, a woman of sharp tongue and even sharper intuition, wiped her hands on her apron and squinted at the paper. "Don't open it, Jed. It is bad news." "How do you know?" "Telegrams is always bad news. Somebody has passed on. I think we got to open it." "Please don't, Jed. There has been a death in the family. I just know it. Now you are jumping to conclusions. You mark my words. It will not be long until old Duke will commence to howling. And you know what that means. Any howling around here will be done when Jethro comes down and finds out his breakfast ain't ready. How can he think about food at a time like this, when there is a death in the family? Telegram does not have to mean that. Now I am going to open it. I ain't going to listen. It is from Llewellyn Aden in Monroe, Louisiana. Why, that is that little girl that Jethro used to told her books back home. I thought you was not going to listen. Can I help it if I got ears like a hawk? Well, anyway, Llewellyn says she is coming to California. In fact, she is flying in this morning. What for? Well, she says she is finally going to take the big step, and she cannot wait to see Jethro. I wonder what she means by the big step. You do not have to find out. Morning, everybody. Where is Riddle? I will commence fixing breakfast right away. Thank you, Granny. Good. Jethro, do you recollect a little girl back home named Llewellyn Aden? Llewellyn Aden? Yeah, she moved down to Louisiana about the time we come out here to California. Llewellyn Aden. You used to told her books to school. Oh, yeah. I used to call her Cupcake. Cupcake? Sweetest thing I ever put my lips to. Llewellyn was, huh? No, the cupcake she used to told to school in her lunchbox. Quick as I was done eating my lunch, she would give me what was left of hers. She liked you, huh? Yeah. I was crazy about her, too. First time I ever really fell in love. With Llewellyn? No, with her cupcakes. They was molasses cupcakes with marshmallow icing. Well, how did you feel about Llewellyn? I liked her fine. Why? Well, in her telegram here, she says she is coming to California this morning. She cannot wait to see you. And she is finally going to take the big step. I wonder what she means by that. That is what your granny and me are trying to figure out. You ever proposed to her? You mean married? Yeah. Did you ever ask her to marry you? Oh, gosh. I remember. Engagement ring? Well, I do not know. We was walking home from school, and I seen this here horseshoe nail lying on the road. So I picked it up with my toes. Showing off, huh? Well, anyways, I bent it into a ring, and I slipped it on her finger. Was it by any chance the third finger of her left hand? Yeah, it was. And then I kissed her. You did, huh? Yeah. There was still some icing left on her lips. Now, Jethro, think hard. Try to recollect everything you said to her on the day you put the ring on her finger. Okay. Well, let me think. Did you ask her to wait for you? Yeah. That is exactly what I said. I said, Llewellyn, you wait for me. You recollect anything else you said? Well, when we got to her house, I said, sweetheart, I says, someday you and me is gonna share everything together. Jethro, it looks to me like you is facing a wedding. I am? Yeah. Well, figure it out for yourself. You put a ring on her engagement finger. You kissed her. You asked her to wait for you. And you said someday you and her was going to share everything. Yeah. Well, when I said share everything, I meant everything in her lunchbox. Not just the cupcakes. Maybe that is what you meant. But I do not think that is the way she took it. Boy, you are just a handful of rice away from being a married man. Jeff, I cannot marry no little old hillbilly girl like Llewellyn Aden. Why not? Because I am a sophisticated playboy. A member of the international jet set. Why, if I was to walk into that palace in Monaco with that little old hayseed, why, Princess Grace and Prince Reindeer would throw me out. Well, there is no go to see Princess Grace and Prince Reindeer. Look, Jeff, ask me to give up polo. Ask me to give up skiing in the Alps. But do not ask me to give up my friends. Did you all figure out what Llewellyn meant by that telegram? Yeah, Granny. Appears like she's coming out here to marry Jethro. She has got to find me first. Jeff, he left without eating. No question about it.
The boy panicked.
Well, let us sit down and eat. If we share Jethro's breakfast, we will still have enough left over for lunch and supper. Rusty, please. I am having enough trouble trying to learn typewriting without you grabbing for the keys. Well, Ollie, time to head for the bank on your first day as a working girl. Miss Jane, I am afraid I will never learn to type as good as you. Oh, do not let that concern you. There are other things you can do. Well, I will try the best I know how. Your very presence among us will ensure the rest of us girls decent treatment from old Grump Grump. Who? Mr. Drysdale. Bye, Rusty. Bye, world. See you all after work. Ollie, are that cat and that rooster compatible? Oh, no. They gets along just fine.
Oh, no.
Good, good. Jane Hathaway here. Oh, hello, Mr. Cloudback. Miss Jane, I sure do hate to bother you, but there is a friend of ours arriving at the airport directly, and Jethro ain't around to meet her. Well, suppose Ellie and I meet her? That would be dandy. I am sure Ellie would recognize her. They were young as together. Llewellyn Aden. Flight number 5 from Monroe, Louisiana. 9:30 a.m. We will be there. I sure do appreciate it. I will call Mr. Drysdale and tell him you'll be late.
Bye. Bye.
Jed, me and Old Duke have searched this place from the front gate to the root cellar. No sign of Jethro? Not a hide in her hair. And the tractor's gone, too. But he left this note. What does it say? It says he ain't gonna marry no freckle-faced, barefoot hick. And he ain't coming home until she is gone. It is going to be a mite awkward to explain to Llewellyn. You call her up and tell her not to come. Too late for that now, Granny. Miss Jane and Ellie made it on the way to the airport to meet her now. Jed, maybe you cannot hold a boy to an engagement made when he was in the 2nd grade. I would not count on it, Granny. Jethro was 14 at the time. Well, Llewellyn, what do you think of the club at home? I declare, it is as big as the Capitol building in Baton Rouge. Yes, it is quite imposing. I thought you was fetching home little Llewellyn. Where is she? I am Llewellyn.
No.
Yes, I am Granny. This is her. Well, welcome to California, Llewellyn. Thank you, sir. Lancisa. What has happened to your pigtails and your freckles? And look, Jed, she is wearing shoes. Of course she is, Granny. She is a grown-up girl now. I cannot get over how she has changed. I kind of like it myself. Well, come on inside, everybody. I've got some fresh coffee and sassafras tea brewin'. Oh, thanks, Granny, but I think Ellie and I better get to the bank as quickly as possible. Good luck with your new job, Ellie Mae. Oh, thank you, Llewellyn. See you later. I told you things upstairs, Llewellyn. I really did not intend to move in on you like this, but Ellie insisted you would want me to. And she was right, honey. She was for fact. We are proud to have you. Thank you, Mr. Clampett. Would you like to come out to the kitchen and have a cup of coffee or some tea? Yes, I would like that. Is Jethro here?
Oh.
I was afraid you was going to ask that. You better come over and sit down, honey. I got some bad news for you. Has something happened to Jethro?
Oh, no.
He is the same as ever. Of course, in a way. I guess that is bad news right there. Llewellyn, we knows why you come to California. Oh, good. I did not explain too much in my telegram. You did not have to. We put two and two together. Llewellyn, we knows that you and Jethro was quite close as young yes back home. Yes, ma'am. He used to carry my books to school every day. And he was quite sweet on you, too, wasn't he? Yes, ma'am. He carved a heart in the tree in front of my house. And inside the heart he carved, Jethro loves Cece. She, Cupcake. That was his pet name for me. What are you girls talking about? I am trying to tell Llewellyn the bad news about Jethro. Well, I think the easiest way is just to come right out and say it. Suppose you will do it. All right. Llewellyn? Yes, Mr. Clampett? I see you are still wearing that horseshoe nail ring Jethro gave you.
Yes.
He is the only boy I have ever let put a ring on my finger. Llewellyn? Yes, Mr. Clampett? Did you have a nice trip out here from Louisiana? Just wonderful. Did you hear that, Granny? Jethro had a wonderful trip out from Louisiana.
Get to the point, Jed.
Llewellyn? Yes, Mr. Clampett? You sure did turn out pretty. Thank you, sir.
Jed.
All right, Granny. All right. I am coming to it. Llewellyn? Yes, Mr. Clampett? Do you recollect the day Jethro put that ring on your finger? Yes, I do. Do you recollect him kissing you? I do. Do you recollect him asking you to wait for him? I do. Do you recollect him saying that one day you would share everything? I do. Well, I wish you would stop saying I do. You are making me awful nervous. Me too. What are you nervous about? Llewellyn? Yes, Mr. Clampett? How is your family? I cannot stand any more of this. Now are you going to tell her that Jethro has jilted her, or am I? Granny, I think he just did. Without sharing the burden, Llewellyn, Jethro does not want to marry you. I am glad to hear that, because I certainly do not want to marry him. You do not want to marry Jethro? No, indeed. He is a nice boy. But the girl who marries him will spend the rest of her life in the kitchen. Well, speaking of kitchen, why do we not all go out there and get us something to eat? In that telegram that you sent us saying she was coming to California to take the big step, if it ain't marriage, what is it? Show business. I hope to be an actress. Did you hear that, Jethro? She does not want Jethro. She wants to act. Ain't that wonderful? It is for a fact.
And Llewellyn?
Yes, Mr. Clampett? If you are as smart about acting as you are about men, you got it made. Good morning, Chief. I am sorry I am a little late. A little late? You are 1 hour and 30 minutes late. Well, did not Mr. Clampett call you?
So what?
Do you think a phone call from Jed Clampett is going to change the rules of this bank? Do you think a mention of his name is going to get you off the hook? Well, if that is the way you think, young lady, you are absolutely right. I adore every member of that Clampett family. They are the most wonderful people in the world. Hell, I did not see you. Oh, you look so beautiful. What brings you here? Well, I work here now, Mr. Drysdale. This year is my first day. Oh, so it is. So it is. I forgot. Well, welcome aboard. How are things going? Oh, just fine. Oh, wonderful. Now you can take the rest of the day off. Well, I just got here. Have you had breakfast? Oh, no, sir. We did not have time. Well, come with me, and I will buy you the best breakfast you ever had. Oh, thank you. Come on, Miss Jane.
No, Ellie dear.
Miss Hathaway must stay and catch up on her work. Well, I will stay and help her. Oh, are you not hungry? Oh, yes, sir. I sure am. So is Miss Jane. Who are you calling?
My pa.
He will not let us go hungry. He will fetch us something to eat. Howdy, Pa. This here is Ellie. Hello, Miss Clavitt. This is your friendly banker. Oh, I am so delighted to have your beautiful daughter as an employee. I am going to celebrate my good luck by taking her and Miss Hathaway to breakfast.
Goodbye.
Oh, come, lovely ladies. This is on me.
Bon appétit.
Oh, Ellie Mae. I cannot tell you what a joy it is to have you working here. I will help with the dishes.
You will do no such thing.
You are here to get into the show business. And movie stars do not wash dishes. I am a long way from being a movie star, Granny. Seems to me you are on the way, Llewellyn. You won a beauty contest at that big television station?
Yeah.
Station KNOE-TV in Monroe, Louisiana. Yeah. That ought to get you in pictures right there. I am afraid it takes more than that to open the doors to a movie studio. Jed, I will bet you Mr. Drysdale could help her. He could, for a fact. He is a banker, Llewellyn. He does what you call finances a lot of pictures. Oh, I would love to meet him. Well, no sooner said than done. I will take you right down there and introduce you. Oh, wonderful. Just let me change my dress and put on a new face. You can change your dress, honey. But if I was you, I would keep that face. Yeah, you cannot beat that.
Hello?
Jed Clampett speaking. Oh, hello, Jethro. Yeah, Llewellyn is right here. Can I speak to him? Hold on. Llewellyn wants to talk to you. Hi, Jethro.
Hello? Hello?
He hung up. Well, he probably thinks you're still out here to marry him. Now, you two skedaddle on down to the bank. And you bring Ellie Mae and Miss Jane and Mr. Drysdale home for supper. We will do it, Granny. Who do you think you are, Arnold the pig? How can you eat so much and stay so skinny? Chief, all I had were 2 poached eggs. You did not poach them.
I had to pay for them.
Oh, Chief, really? And did you have to order ham? Do you not realize you violated a religious law by eating ham? I am not of that faith. Join him. That stuff is expensive. Hold it, Hathaway. I am not through with you.
What?
Now? Now you take that dumb hillbilly blonde to the secretarial pool and teach her how to type. But you said that was not important. That is what I said to her. To you I am saying if she does not type by tonight, her salary is coming out of your salary. And one other thing. If this maple syrup stain does not come out of this suit, you are going to have to pay the cleaning bill. Well, that was not my fault. You flew into a rage when the waitress gave you the check. You could have grabbed it. Well, I wish I had. I would have prevented an ugly stain.
Out. Out.
Miss Jane? Ellie Mae? They must be out on what you call a coffee break. We will go in and talk to Mr. Dryadate. Mr. Clampett, do you really think he can get me a job in movies? A girl as sweet and birdy as you? It is a lead pipe cinch.
Come on.
Mr. Dryadate? He appears to be out too. You sit down here and make yourself comfortable. I will go see can I find him. What are you doing here? Oh, you scared me. Big deal.
Who are you?
I am Llewellyn Aden from Denham and Roll, Louisiana. Are you Mr. Drysdale? So what if I am? I was told you could help me get a job. Can you type?
No, sir.
Can you take dictation?
No, sir.
Know anything about bookkeeping or accounting?
No, sir.
Can you program a computer?
No, sir.
Can you foreclose a mortgage?
No, sir.
Can you get a maple syrup stain out of my jacket?
No, sir.
You are just worthless. What would I need another dumb hillbilly blonde with a brain in your head? Why do you not go back to Louisiana, throw yourself in a bayou, and feed yourself to the alligators? Go ahead, cry, blow your head off. See what I get you. Llewellyn, darling, what happened? How come you would be crying like this? Did you not tell Mr. Drysdale you had come out here to be an actor? She did not have to tell me, Mr. Carpenter. By the moment I saw her, I knew she was a born actress. So, immediately, I started to test her. I did the famous shouting scene from The Bride of Frankenstein. And she passed the test with flying colors. Oh, look at those tears. Garbo could not shed them any better. This girl is a natural, one of the most gifted actresses of our time. I predict stardom for this lovely, talented young lady. Wee doggy, did you hear that, Llewellyn? I told you Mr. Drysdale could help you. Oh, I will dedicate myself to her career. Llewellyn, my dear, who would you like to do your screen test with? Paul Newman? Steve McQueen? Whoever you think is best, Mr. Drysdale. What studio do you figure she ought to work for? Let them compete for her services. Let them bid against one another. An actress like Llewellyn Aden comes along once. We leave everything to you, Mr. Drysdale. Now I think I had best get this little girl home. She has flung more out from all the acting she has been doing. This day will go down in motion picture history. For today a star is born. The Academy Award is but one performance away. We are glad to see you, Mr. Drysdale. And Llewellyn will thank you proper quick if she pulls herself together. I know what you are capable of, Llewellyn. And, mark my words, one of these nights, you will be taking that famous fellow Oscar home with you. Mr. Drysdale, I have known Llewellyn all her life, and she ain't that kind of girl. Well, Llewellyn, Looks like you are on your way. I do not know how to thank you, Mr. Clampett. Sure, because Mrs. Drysdale did it. Ed Tabby speaking. Jethro? Yeah, she is still here. Let me tell him the news. Hold on. Llewellyn has got something to tell you. Jethro, I am ready to take that big step. Hello? Hello. He hung up again. Well, you're back. How did it go? Granny, it looks like we got ourselves a little movie star here. Ain't that wonderful? Well, I have not made my screen test yet. Mr. Drysdale says he can get her a big star like Steve McQueen. Oh, I hope he does. He is my favorite. You promised her screen test?
Right.
We will film it right here in the office tomorrow morning. Oh, you're joking.
Oh no.
You will be here wearing wardrobe and full makeup at 9 o'clock.
Me?
In wardrobe and makeup?
Right.
And you better look like Steve McQueen. Well, now it is time to say goodbye to Jed and all his kin. They would like to thank you folks for kindly dropping in. You are all invited back next week to this locality to have a heaping helping of their hospitality. Hillbilly, that is. Ceres Bell, take your shoes off. Do not come back now, dear. This has been a Filmwise presentation.